Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Always wanted a motorcycle, but they've been too expensive. I pass in on my way to work, and then boom, I see courts have motorcycles outside. I'm excited. I get up one day, I go down, I spoke to this guy. I think his name was Sheena, this short, chubby little guy, I purchased two bikes so far. It was the 150 SL and the 250 Dragon. This blue, beautiful AKT TT Dragon. This is my baby. I call her Becky. She gives me the best ride ever. My name is Storyboy Nick, and I live to ride my AKT.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, persons across St. Vincent and the Grenadines can now join the evolution and live the easy life. This is because Sagicor has launched eLife, a convenient, client-friendly portal that allows individuals to purchase, in the first instance, life insurance solutions completely online from end to end. The site was launched in mid-November with unique and affordable life insurance options. Donald Austin, CEO of Sagicor Life Eastern Caribbean Incorporated, said eLife is an affordable, easy-to-use platform that offers their customers convenience and the ability to purchase financial solutions from the comfort and safety of their homes or anywhere with an internet connection. One of the product offerings available on the platform is Sagicor Easy Choice, a new flexible term plan with no medical requirement that offers two coverage options that can be bought for as little as EC $66 per month. Stanley Brown, General Agent for Sagicor Life Eastern Caribbean Incorporated in St. Vincent, said he is pleased about the innovation and looking forward to ensuring persons can attain any additional coverage they need from Sagicor. Coast Guard Officer Chief Petty Officer CPO Gordon Charles is now the holder of a Master of Science degree in Maritime Affairs, specializing in maritime education and training from the World Maritime University based in Sweden. CPO Charles graduated on October 31, 2022, with a grade point average above 3.0. This outstanding achievement demonstrates Charles' commitment and resilience through hard work and sacrifice. Charles was awarded a scholarship funded by the International Maritime Organization (IMO) Korea on recommendation from the SVG Maritime Administration to undertake the master's program. He left SVG on September 19, 2021 for Sweden and successfully completed his degree in 14 months. He is the first Vincentian to pursue studies in this field of maritime education and training. Meanwhile, Police Constable 993 Tanisha Samuel has added her name to the list of university graduates in the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF. On October 16, 2022, Officer Samuel graduated from the University of the West Indies Open Campus with a bachelor's degree in social work and a minor in youth development with honors. Samuel, who embarked on her educational journey on September 6, 2018, was very jubilant about her achievement. Still on the local scene, the Richmond Vale Academy, the RVA, is expanding its sustainable living campaign with the construction of grey water sand filter recycling systems at 5 of the home gardens it has assisted Vincentian households in establishing. The objective is to strengthen capacities and awareness of communities in wastewater management through technical training and, among other things, group visits to the sites. The grey water systems are intended to improve water security and increase resilience in a region that is extremely vulnerable to the impacts of climate change and other natural risks, which include changes in rainfall variability and more frequent and intense tropical cyclones. At least 3 of the 5 households selected to host the grey water system will be headed by women. 3 of the systems will be located in Barrowley, 1 in Bookament, and 1 in Chateaupelais and Fitzhughes. Police have arrested and charged Nickland King, a 33-year-old farmer of South Rivers, with the offense of escaping lawful custody. King, who was in custody at the Georgetown Police Station, escaped to lawful custody between 2:30 p.m. and 3:10 p.m. on November 22nd. In a wanted bulletin issued earlier this month by police, King was referred to as armed and dangerous. The public was cautioned that he should be approached with caution. He appeared at the Georgetown Magistrate Court on November 28th and pleaded guilty to the charge. He was fined $400 EC to be paid in 1 week or 3 months in prison in default of payment. On to news in the region. Dominica's Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt has said the boycott of this month's general election by the United Workers' Party, the UWP, is God's way of allowing residents of opposition-controlled constituencies to get the representation they deserve. Speaking at a political rally, Skerritt said the constituencies of Marigot, Rosa North, and Salisbury are being represented by quote-unquote lazy men who have not done anything to better the lives of residents. The Dominica Labour Party, the DLP, was forced to cancel a meeting in Salisbury last evening due to the threats of violence. Skerritt said he knows the people of Salisbury are better than that, and the threats of violence are unfortunate. The DLP's candidate for Salisbury in the December 6th general election is Lindsay Frank. The Department of Planning and Natural Resources, DPNR, is warning residents of the U.S. Virgin Islands to desist from illegally harvesting large quantities of sand from the territory's beaches. DPNR said it is looking into reports of persons taking large quantities of sand from beaches without a permit. Violators may be subjected to a hefty fine of up to $10,000 per day, DPNR said. The department said it is uncertain of the purpose of the illegal sand mining, but warns against using beach sand for any construction activity. In seawater, chloride is present, causing corrosion of steel and iron, which ultimately leads to reducing carrying capacity so that the structure built in using this may not be sustainable. Also, beach sand does not have high compressive strength or high tensile strength. Therefore, it cannot be used in construction activities, the DPNR stated. On the international scene, China has signaled a shift in its COVID stance as it moves to ease some virus restrictions despite high daily case numbers. Dozens of districts in Shanghai and Guangzhou, cities that have seen rising cases, were released from lockdown measures today. The country's vice premier also announced that the country was facing a new situation. It comes as China is seeing mass protests against its zero COVID policy. The unrest was triggered by a fire in a high-rise block in the western Xinjiang region that killed 10 people last week. Many Chinese believe long-running COVID restrictions in the city contributed to the deaths, although the authorities deny this. It led to days of widespread protests across various cities, which have since ebbed amid a heavy police presence. And finally, in sports, England's quality means they should be fed by other nations at the World Cup, says midfielder Declan Rice. The Three Lions are thought to be the last 16 in Qatar and face Senegal on Sunday for a place in the quarterfinals. Rice believes England's world-class talent and the squad's trophy-winning experience with their clubs combined to make them formidable opposition. Other nations will look at our quality, and why should we not be fed, said the West Ham United captain. England's players have the experience of reaching the 2018 World Cup semi-finals in Russia and the final of the European Championship last year. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts, St. Vincent Limited.
See the world and let the world see you with the best brands on eyewear from Quartz Optical. Come in today and get free eye exams, free blue block, and up to 20% off frame and lens purchases. Need sunglasses? With any purchase, get up to 80% off your sunglasses. Plus, with Ready Finance, you can shop today and pay $0 for 30 days. Visit us today at Quartz Kingstown or call us at 456-1325 or visit us online at www.quartzoptical.com. Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Terms and conditions apply.